the difference? Most people think that if a mechanical keyboard sounds bad or rattles like a cheap toy, it's because of the switches. But that is the biggest lie in the tech industry. You can buy the most expensive switches in the world, but if your keyboard lacks the internal secrets we are talking about today, it will still sound like a bucket of loose nails. Welcome to the first episode of our ultimate keyboard guide. Today we are exploring the hidden details that separate premium workspace audio from mass-market plastic. We'll uncover why your spacebar rattles, why professional keyboards don't have see-through letters on the keys, and how internal dampening transfer typing into pure ASMR. Let's finish this setup upgrade. Hey everyone, welcome back to Tech Duo. If you've been following this series from episode 1, we've built your perfect layout, picked your physical profile and mastered gaming performance. Today we look in the aesthetics and the acoustics. But first I have to stop and say a massive heartfelt thank you to all of you. In the last episodes I asked for your support and so many of you left beautiful comments and subscribed. Today our family has officially grown to 255 subscribers. It might sound like a small number to big channels, but for us, every single one of you is a real person who chooses to support honest, filter-free tech reviews. Thank you so much. We are officially halfway to our first big goal of 500. If you are new here and want to help us reach that milestone, please click the subscribe button right now. Let's keep growing this awesome community together. Now drop a comment below and let's get back to business. What drives you more crazy? A loud, hollow rating spacebar or a keyboard with ugly, blinding RGBs that hurts your eyes? Let's talk below. Let's talk about the biggest point of frustration for every keyboard owner: the large keys. Your spacebar, shift and enter keys. Why do they often rattle or feel completely loose when you tap the edges? It all comes down to stabilizer or stubs. On cheap mass-market keyboards, the stabilizer are just dry plastic pieces clipping into a metal wire. Every time you type, metal hits plastic, creating that cheap, high-pitched rattling noise. Enthusiast brands like NuFi and Unity fix this out of the box. They use factory loop stabilizer. They apply a special thick grease inside the mechanism that completely dampens the metal vibration. When you are shopping, always look at the words like factory loop stabilizer or PCB, plate mounted looped stubs. It is the single biggest factor that determines if your keyboard sounds premium or trashy. The second secret is what's happening inside the case itself. A keyboard is essentially an acoustic chamber, just like a guitar. If the case is empty, the sound waves bounce around, making the typing sound loud, echoey and hollow. Look at modern enthusiast boards like a NuFi Note 100 or Hello 98 version 2. They aren't just empty plastic boxes. They use a multi-layer sandwich design. Inside you have a layer of PORON foam, an IXPE sandwich pad, and a thick silicone-based damper. These layers absorb the high-pitched frequencies and only let the deep bassy sound pass through. That is how you get that addictive, creamy or throaty sound profile that you hear in premium typing videos. If your brand doesn't list the internal foam layers, they are hidden a hollow case. Now let's talk about the keycaps. this is where most beginners make a big mistake because of flashy marketing. They want a keyboard where the letters light up so they can type in total darkness. These are standard shine-through keycaps. And mass market boards, they are almost always made of thin ABS plastic. ABS plastic wears down incredibly fast. Within a few months, your keys will get greasy, shiny, and slippery. Plus, because the plastic is thin, it creates a high-pitched, cheap, clacky sound. This is why enthusiast brands like NuFi or Yunzi or some another brands focus heavily on thick PBT keycaps with de-sublimation or double-shot legends. In most premium configurations, the letters themselves do not let light pass through. Why? Because PBT is dense, high-quality materials. It has a beautiful sand-like matte texture that never gets greasy, and its thickness creates a deep, solid, satisfying thought acoustic. Instead of building your eyes through the letters, custom level boards use south-facing RGB. The LEDs are placed at the bottom of the switch socket. The light glows elegantly around underneath the keys, reflecting on your desk mat to create a beautiful ambient mood rather than a distracting office disco. Let's do a quick checklist for your audio and visual setup. Look for factory loop stabilizer. This is the only way to kill the cheap spacebar rattle out of the box. 2. Check the internal layers. Premium boards must have multi-layers PON or silicone dampening to sound rich and creamy. 3. Choose PBT over ABS plastic. Thick PBT keycaps offer a better texture, a deeper sound, and they never get shiny or oily. Trust me. South-facing RGB. It gives you an elegant ambient glow around the keys instead of blinding your eyes. But in the dark, you should use extra light on your desk. Now you officially know the secrets of sound, sizes, switches, and profiles. You are so close to ordering your perfect board. But there is one final ultimate choice you have to make. Should you buy a high-quality lightweight plastic keyboard, or should you spend extra and buy a heavy, solid block of aluminum like Yunzi or acoustics? Why are keyboard enthusiasts obsessed with heavy metal boards that weigh nearly 2 kilograms? Does aluminum actually change the typing sound, or is it just a premium flex for your desk aesthetic? That's exactly what we are breaking down in our grand finale, episode 5, Plastic versus Aluminum Keyboards. If this episode helped you understand how to avoid a ratty cheap sounding keyboard, drop a like on this video. As I mentioned, we are currently at 255 subscribers, and I want to say one more time thank you to every single person who joined us today. We are officially on the road to our first 500, and your support is what keeps us making these deep dive guides. If you haven't subscribed yet, click that button right now and join the Tech Duo family. Also, check the description for the best links and our custom discount codes like VOLOINTECH for the new 5 models we are talking about today. Some of them have even deeper discount waiting for you right now. Thanks for watching. Take care of your wrists, and I'll see you in the grand finale, episode 5. Bye!